Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in on this lovely Friday for another coin review that's brought to you by the Silver Trader. So please be sure to check out the links down below where you can find a link to Silver Trader, also the Precious Metal Forum, and finally AceBullion, my website, where of course you can find all my poured silver. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the goddess Europa. Yep, and I have quite a lot to say. So here we go. So the goddess Europa, this is the coin that we're talking about right here. And it is, well, a smashing coin. In fact, well, you'll see why, I think. Now, let's get it out of its little holder so we can have a proper look at it. Now, first thing that you're going to see is Queen Elizabeth II's portrait there, and it's 2021. It has a $5 denomination, which is backed by the Tuluva government. It's not the best image of the Queen Elizabeth, but, you know, hey, it's the side, of course, that I would be having face down, personally. You can see here, of course, it's a matted finish, contrary to normal other coins where, you know, this would be reversed entirely. And, you know, it actually doesn't bother me terribly that something else out of the coin, that it's matted, because, as I said, it would be face down, and yeah, I'm quite happy. But Queen Elizabeth there, it's not a bad image at all in the slightest, but, you know, it's not my favorite image, I have to say. We do have a milled or a reeded edge along the side here. And before I begin with this, I'll say it is limited just to 100,000 coins. Now, I say just. Well, given the fact that I just done the Kookaburras on Wednesday, and that had a 500,000, this is a big step backwards. So, yeah, definitely 100,000 is not bad. But understand this, there's also, well, virtually no premium on the coin. I say virtually, of course, you know, us in the UK and in Europe are paying taxes on silver and bullion. So for us, this is, you know, for a nice design, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. And that is just my opinion alone. Now let's have a look here and see, because I actually quite enjoy it. Now, there it is, Goddess Europa, 1 ounce, 4/9 fine silver. Now, before I go into showing in depth on the coin, I would kind of like to point out that this is by the Bull Mint, which is in Bulgaria. And pretty much the Bull Mint, in my opinion, is better known for producing, shall we say, low-cost silver, very similar to another manufacturer, because they also produce blanks and rounds and all sorts of stuff. But they're also, I would compare them to being very similar to Baird & Co. in that aspect, where they do produce these lovely designs here on their coins, or, you know, bars or whatever. But again, they keep costs fairly competitive and fairly, you know, low for anyone to buy. So that was the first thing, you know, straight off the bat. And I thought, I recognize this design. Anyway, as you can see here, we're going to see Goddess Europa there on top of a bull. Now, why a bull? Well, the story goes, apparently, and it's a mythological story, of course, is that, well, Zeus was a bit of a naughty boy. Pretty much, he was having an affair here, I guess, is the only way to put it, with the goddess Europa. So he transformed himself, or metamorphosized himself, into a bull, and then, you know, grabbed a hold of this goddess, here, Europa here, and took her off to the island of Crete. So that is what this image is all about. And, you know, I often wondered, because I had some silver and everything else that well, it had a lot of these depictions, and I wasn't really too sure why. So, of course, Zeus being, well, he's the god and all that. Yeah, he's going to pick a really, rough and tough kind of beast here. But there it is. And I was also looking here at the side, and I thought, wow, it actually does look like a few pieces of silver also that I own, which was from, well, another European dealer. In fact, it's the same design, which is the sunshot with all the rays, and it tends to be from Gold Silver BE. I wonder if there's a collaboration that we just haven't picked up or gathered yet. But anyway, that is where we stand there. I'm not entirely too sure, but I did see the similarities, and I thought, wow, this is a bit it's right there on almost copying something down to a T. So let's have a look at Europa here, this lovely goddess, and well, from a low kind of a budget coin, it's okay. In all honesty, she is just okay. I mean, you can see here, there's no definition really in her feet. You can't really make out any facial features. I mean, they're there. She appears to be young. Yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, you can see one of her hands. Again, it's not really, in detail. Not as much as the bull itself, which, well, is a bit surprising because this is supposed to be about the goddess Europa, not about Zeus. So this is interesting. So the artist here has taken an awful lot of time to create such detail, and exquisite detail, might I add, on the bull itself. And even putting the attention to detail in the background, on the ground itself here coming up. And of course, the simple matted sun, which is really nice, to break up the monotony here of such high gloss finish on the silver, and all the rays. But the bull itself is what stands out, not the goddess herself. However, would I complain? It's 4/9 fine silver. It's a low cost and it's a beautiful design. So no, I'm not going to complain. Now, if this was a high premium coin, I definitely would be. Although, this has kind of its benefits. It has its pros and cons, I guess. Yeah, okay, the design is supposed to be focused on Goddess of Europa. However, the coins and the bullion that's produced is really quality. It's exceptional quality. So something that I would feel quite comfortable with stacking for long term and not worrying whether or not it's going to milk up or if it's going to start, changing color on me, toning, whatnot. But, this is just what it is. So do I recommend it? Absolutely. If you're on a budget stacking and you want something just a little bit different, but you're not willing to go out and to spend a lot of money on some of the really expensive high premium coins, absolutely. In the same way that I would recommend, many others like this, and I've done it in the past. So it's very interesting indeed. I do like it, and I'm undecided if I should get this or not. I do have a lot of bull and the sun, the rising sun and all of that. Goddess Europa itself, as far as my own personal collection, I'm not really into gods or goddesses, so I don't really tend to steer towards collecting that kind of stuff. Although I do tend to collect Greek mythology, so this perhaps might be one of those that will find its way into my stack. What is your opinions? What are your thoughts? What are your views? Because I do like it. As I said, it's a shame about Europa there. or the goddess, shall we say, because, well, she was supposed to be the main feature, not Zeus, who is being represented here by the bull. But again, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts and opinions are, and share with me anything else that you have to offer about this coin, or something that I may have missed, whatever. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already subscribed to my videos for coin reviews, please do so, because I produce them on a regular basis, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And there you go. I don't want to miss out. Don't want to have you miss out on any of the reviews. So smash that notification bell, and hopefully YouTube will do its part and alert you at your end. Well, I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. This has been a real pleasure to share with you this lovely coin. And I look forward to showing you some more very, very soon. Bye for now.